Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back with another video, and I have my best 4 picks for the Monday Night Football doubleheader. Super excited to jump into this one as always, but before we do so, please make sure to do one favor for me. We're going to recap yesterday's video, but before we do that, guys, like the video, comment, and subscribe, because in case you don't know already, we're giving away a signed JSN jersey to someone that likes, comments, and subscribes in the month of October. Literally, you can comment on every video, you get entered multiple times. So go like, comment, and subscribe if you guys have not yet. And to recap how yesterday went, bit of a weird NFL Sunday. We went 5-0 last week. Yesterday, we ended up missing on Jake Ferguson for more than 49 yards. We ended up missing on Stephon Diggs, but then we ended up hitting pretty much everything else. We hit the Chiefs to win on this -2.5, I believe. Well, there's 4 minutes left in the game as I'm recording this. I guess anything could happen. We should hit the Goff more than 22.5 completions, and then we did hit on Jalen Waddle and Jalen Warren as well. So pretty solid NFL Sunday. Could have went better, could have went worse. Hopefully we can get a nice little 4-0 sweep, because on the channel we are currently on a 10-3 run. We're going to be dropping our 100x challenge in our Discord later on tonight, so make sure to go ahead and join up to the Discord. In case you guys are not aware already, we have a VIP Discord, basically a big group chat with a bunch of you guys in it. We have over 22,000 members, and we send our best picks for PrizePicks, Underdog, Chalkboard, you name it, Sleeper. We text you every single day in there with our best picks. And inside this group, over the past year and a half, we're up over 716 units. You can see one of our new lifetime members. He literally just posted his first week in the group. He is up over $359. Of course, guys, I'm never going to come on here and tell you there's guarantees, because there are ups, there are downs. It's naturally part of the game. It is how it goes. But if you're interested in joining this group, we actually give all of my YouTube viewers completely free access to the group. So if you want 30 days inside the group, you don't pay $1. You can leave after if you don't like it. You also get access to a big group chat where you can talk with tons of other people about the games while they're going on and about your picks. So if you want access, all you have to do is download the app Underdog Fantasy or the app Novig with the promo code PISTONS. When you guys do that, they are going to each hook you up massively on top of the free month we're going to give you. With Underdog Fantasy, when you use the code PISTONS and you spend $5, they're going to give you $100 for free. So if you watch today's video and you put $5 down on Underdog Fantasy in a brand new account, they'll give you $100 for free. And they're going to hook you up with a Jaden Daniels 1-yard special, which means Jaden Daniels to throw for 1 yard. On Novig, they'll hook you up with $50 for free after you spend your first $5. It's available in like 40 states. You literally deposit $5 and then they give you $50 for free as soon as you put it on something. So take advantage. Both of the links are going to be pinned at the top of the comment section. They're also going to be at the top of the description. And then, just send us a screenshot and we'll give you free access to the group. So now that that's out of the way, we're going to jump right into the picks, guys. And I'm super excited for this video. As I told you, I really do like today's video. And we're going to be starting this off with Kyle Pitts for less than 40.5 receiving yards in the Falcons versus the Bills game. So we're going to have 4 picks, as I said in this video. So first up, obviously, Kyle Pitts has not had the greatest start to his NFL career. He was picked over guys like Jamar Chase, and he's had a really rough, I guess, few seasons in Atlanta based off the standards that were expected of him. That being said, though, 40.5 is a bit of a high number for me, and I'll tell you why. Last season, he went above this barely at all. Like, he went below this at a 59% hit rate, and this season, in 4 total games, he's stayed below 40 yards twice, and he's gone above it twice. Not only that, though, but in the games he's gone above it, he's actually had some pretty good games. 70 yards against the Washington Commanders, 59 yards against the Buccaneers, and then even in the 2 games where he actually did hit this for us, he came close. So you're probably sitting here wondering, like, why am I taking it then? Well, look, obviously do your own research, do what you guys want, but I absolutely love this pick for 2 reasons. Number 1, the Buffalo Bills are the number 2 defense in the NFL against all tight ends. Against the pass, they are the number 1 defense in the NFL. They are clamping up teams in the pass game. And no offense to the Atlanta Falcons, Michael Penix Jr., but their passing offense has been very suspect this year. It's been hot, it's been cold. Penix has looked amazing at times. He's looked really bad at others. So I do think he's going to be able to stay below this, especially with how well the Bills linebackers have been covering tight ends. And it's not like Kyle Pitts is some elite tight end. So Look, could he go out there and absolutely crush this line? Yes. But at the end of the day, other apps are all agreeing. They're favoring this one up. And you can even see some other apps have this up at 41.5, which is even better if you can get that price. But I do really like it at 40. Others have it at 39. It's kind of like all over the place. But 40.5 is the most consensus line that I'm finding. So I like him for less than 40.5 yards. Bills are the number 2 pass defense against tight ends, basically, only giving up 22 a game. For the next 2 picks, we're going to head over to the Commanders and the Bears game, and we are going to take DeAndre Swift for higher than 48 rush yards and Jaden Daniels for higher than 220 pass yards. I'm going to give you guys back-to-back breakdowns on these. So number 1 with DeAndre Swift for more than 48.5 rushing yards. Obviously, we have a new offensive coordinator. We're about 5 weeks into the season. We have a significant amount of data to be able to see what Ben Johnson's running in this offense. And there's some things I do really like about this play. Number 1 is DeAndre Swift last season hit this in 10 of his last 14 games to end off the season, and they ended it off pretty strong last year against the number 1 ranked Packers defense, going for 65. This season so far, he started pretty hot, going for 53 and 63, and then he cooled off a little bit more, going for just 33 and 38. That being said, though, the Bears are coming off of a week where DeAndre Swift obviously was rested. They had the bye week, and I do think they're going to be able to get out there and have a pretty solid performance against the Washington Commanders defense, which has been pretty suspect. Like, if we take a look down here, we can see that the Commanders' run defense is actually ranked 19th in the NFL, but they're giving up 117 yards a game on the ground, which obviously a coordinator like Ben Johnson, who was previously with the Lions, is going to be able to take advantage of. Of course, against running backs, they're ranked 13th, basically middle of the pack, giving up about 80 yards a game. So you're telling me to running backs alone, and of course Caleb can scramble, run option plays, that I'm getting about 79 yards, give or take, to share among these running backs in a game where Chicago could easily win. I do really like him to go above this number. And also, probably my favorite added piece to this is last season, in just an 18-15 scoring game, he went for 129 yards on the ground against them. So I love DeAndre Swift to go above this number. We have Underdog and PrizePicks giving us the same price. Most people are in agreement, people meaning apps. And then, as I told you, the final pick, well, third pick in this slip, and then I'll leave you a bonus pick at the end, is going to be over on Jaden Daniels for more than 220 passing yards. As you guys can see here, he hit this in 9 of his last 10 games. And I mean, like, at the end of the day, like, the 2 times he didn't hit it, he was kind of banged up. Like, in this game against Green Bay, he only had 200 passing yards, but in that game he got hurt and he ended up not playing for like a full month. And then in this game against Dallas, he also got hurt, or I believe he actually got pulled out of the game pretty early because it was before playoffs. But either way, 9 of his last 10 games, the one time he didn't hit it, he played the full game, but he was hurt. So really 8 of the last 9, and you can see he's averaging 223 across this span, median of 232. And head-to-head last season, he absolutely fried Chicago. And Chicago's secondary was better last year than this year, in case you guys are not aware. Chicago's giving up about 215 yards a game in the pass, which is below NFL average. And we can see on the 2025 season, he's played in 3 games, gone above it 2 times. Even going back to his rookie year, he hit it in 13 of 20 games for a 65% hit rate last season. So I do really like him to stay above this number. As I told you guys, though, you can also get this literally at 1 yard on Underdog Fantasy if you're a new user. So take advantage of that if you have not yet. But these are my 3 favorite picks. So before I go to that last final pick, let's recap it. Kyle Pitts, less than 40 yards. We got DeAndre Swift, higher than 48 rushing yards. And then we got Jaden Daniels, higher than 220 passing yards. And please make sure, guys, like, whether you use my code or not, like, make sure you're tracking your results. This is something I see a lot of you mess up on, but there's completely free apps out there like Pikkit. And when you guys sync up all your accounts, it'll tell you in one place how much you're up on the day, the week, the month, the year. It is an awesome one-stop shop for you guys just to understand your own results and see how you're doing, see what you're getting cooked on, see what you could be doing better. And it's really important because otherwise you're just kind of guessing in the dark. You're like, I think I'm up this much on the week, and like you might be down, and like you think you might be down, but you're actually up. So make sure you guys are tracking your results. I have a link to Pikkit down below. If you end up using our code, they will end up paying you, even though it's a free app. But either way, bonus pick for you guys is going to be on Bijan Robinson for higher than 110 rushing and receiving yards. I will also have our 100x challenge posted in my Discord and on the free winnable, both in the free sections, also linked below. But either way, Bijan Robinson higher than 110 yards, like, he has hit this in every single game this season so far. And if we take a look here on the right side of the screen, the Buffalo Bills are giving up basically 100 yards a game on the ground to running backs, which ranks bottom 10 in the NFL, 23rd. And then in receiving game, they are really good. I told you they're the #1 pass defense in the NFL, so that's kind of expected. So I kind of going back to what I said with Kyle Pitts earlier, for him to go for less than 40 yards, I think we could really see the Falcons lean into their run game in this one, especially given how well Bijan's played this year. He's coming off a 181-yard game. He didn't play a game last week. As you can see, his last game was on September 28th, so he's well rested, well healthy. You can see he's hit this in 7 of his last 10 going back to last season. Last season, it was a little bit of an up and down thing. He only hit it in 8 of 17 for a 47% clip, but this season, 4 straight games to start the year. He's the 3-down workhorse. He's an absolute machine. I know they got Algier back there, but you can see other apps are in agreement. And other apps, actually some other apps like Draftkings, are even favoring this one up and flip up at 111. So we're getting a good price at 110. I do really like Bijan to go above that on the rushing and receiving, but the official 3-man is as you see on screen here. So guys, that is going to be all for today. Remember to like the video, remember to subscribe, remember to comment, and hopefully I'll get you guys a nice sweep today, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. Thanks.